Hi everyone, Jennifer Blevins-Smith with Integral Clinic Solutions, and you're watching my YouTube channel, Navigating the Business of Medicine. Today, I want to update you on some things that I have heard from TriWest regarding the TRICARE West transition debacle that's been going on since the beginning of the year. Not sure if you're aware or not, and there's a very good possibility you might not be aware because if you were not contracted or enrolled with TRICARE West or you don't bill TRICARE West, you wouldn't know this either. But at the end of 2024, HealthNet no longer holds the contract with TRICARE West, and it switched to TriWest as of January 1st, 2025. TRICARE East still is with Humana. Nothing changed there other than maybe a payer ID to submit claims. I've heard that there were some changes there. So if you bill TRICARE East, you may want to check with your clearinghouse to make sure that you don't need to change a payer ID in the system. You don't need to do a separate claims enrollment, etc. But this isn't affecting TRICARE East at all. What I'm talking about today is strictly the TRICARE West contracts that switched from HealthNet at the end of 2024 to January 2025 of TriWest. TriWest was already a Medicare military insurance, but a lot of people may not have been enrolled with them prior to this changeover. And they did not notify people, in my opinion, with enough time to initiate that process. I think it was like the end of October when they announced that TriWest was going to be the new contracted insurance to process these claims. And we're in holiday season, and people may not have found out until they tried to submit claims at the beginning of the year, and it's just kind of been a mess. The Department of Defense actually sent out a letter to people who were and are enrolled with the HealthNet side of TRICARE West, and they wanted to inform everybody that they are aware that this transition has been less than desirable for most people. It has been very, very messy, very difficult. TriWest uses Availity for their authorizations, their referrals, everything like that. It's not working correctly. I don't know if it is now, but I know up until about a week ago, people were still complaining that they just can't get through on there. It's just not loading, and so they're not able to obtain referrals and authorizations. I have had people trying to enroll with TriWest that were not previously enrolled that are not getting very clear answers from the customer service reps about if they're going to be able to backdate their enrollments to January 1st, if they should continue seeing patients that were previous patients with them when they had HealthNet as the contractor. It's just been a disaster. So the Department of Defense is recognizing this, and they sent out a letter saying that as of January 23rd, that they are going to lift temporarily the requirement for approval from TriWest for the TRICARE Prime members to be seen. What that means is the TRICARE Prime enrollees or beneficiaries always required referral and or authorization to be seen at an outpatient specialty clinic. If their primary care doctor referred them to a specialist outside of the TRICARE program, they needed to get a referral or authorization. That is temporarily being lifted through the end of March, which means that doctors, specialists who already have patients enrolled with them previously before January 1st that have patients with TriWest now that you would need to bill, you can continue to see those patients without referrals or authorizations until the end of March. They're hoping to have everything figured out, squared away, working properly by April 1st. So basically, it's same process with your patients. Don't discontinue their care. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what that means for new patients. I'm guessing that that would be true as well, since they're temporarily waiving the approval process to see new patients. Hopefully it is. That's how I read it. However, I'm still not sure if they're going to backdate your enrollment. So if you sent your enrollment paperwork for TriWest at any point from your notification in October that they're switching to TriWest to now. It probably hasn't been processed yet because there's just an influx of people doing the same thing. However, nobody has given my clients a direct response on if they're going to backdate to January 1st. I feel like they should, because even if you were being proactive and you sent it in when you found out at the end of October, or if you found out in January, nonetheless, they should have a little bit of a grace period, in my opinion. Hopefully, if you were seeing patients previously with TRICARE Prime, you had authorizations and referrals already. So they will continue to honor those if you do have them, and they will honor those until the end of June. Again, if they expire before then and you can't renew it because of the issues on availability, if you don't have a referral or authorization, it's okay. They're waiving that. According to the letter, TRICARE Select does not require any approval or pre-approvals, so you don't have to worry about those members. It's mainly the TRICARE Prime members that you would be billing the TRICARE West region, which is now going to be going through TriWest. Those authorizations, referrals are going to be temporarily waived through the end of March. This is very good news. If you have gotten a solid answer from TriWest to find out if they will backdate your group's enrollment to January 1st for participating with them, or at least recognized by them, please leave that in the comments below. I really want everyone to be able to use this platform to help each other know what's going on, because everyone is getting kind of different information or no information at all. So if you are able to get some information, I would love for you to share it with everybody else. One more thing to note about this TriWest transition is you do have to have a separate enrollment through your clearinghouse to submit claims. Just like when they were HealthNet for TRICARE West, or even for Humana for TRICARE East, in order to submit claims through your clearinghouse, you do have to do a separate enrollment for claim submission. Your clearinghouse should be able to help you with this. There's going to be a new payer ID to submit these claims to TriWest, because anything that's dates of service prior to 2025 still need to go to HealthNet Federal Services. So you would keep that payer ID for those dates of service. However, your claims enrollment and payer ID need to be updated for TriWest to submit them to that proper insurance for any dates of service 2025 and after. If you have not done that yet, if you haven't heard from your clearinghouse about this yet, please reach out to them so they can help guide you on this process as well. Again, quick update on TriWest. If you have any questions, I can try to answer you. But again, it's been kind of difficult to get some of the answers we're looking for. But if you have spoken to someone at TriWest, you've had communication where they will give you some answers, please leave that in the comments below. Smash the thumbs up button if today's video was helpful. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and please share this with your colleagues who are probably wondering the same thing about TriWest. I appreciate the support, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.